Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing and first look. Today I'm going to be looking at this Vax Cordless SlimVac Total Home Rechargeable Vacuum Cleaner. It has a 24-minute runtime, it's 22.2 volts and it has a 5-hour fast charge. Okay, without any further ado, let's have a look. Now I picked this up for a decent price. It was about £115. You can get a slightly more basic version than this I've seen on Amazon for around £100. So one of these Vax machines is considerably cheaper than the Dyson alternative. This particular model is around half the price of Dyson's basic slim vacuum. But if you were to compare this to Dyson's V8 Absolute, which at the time of making this video costs £400, this is nearly just about a quarter of the price of a Dyson. Obviously you get what you pay for, but is the Dyson worth £400? I'm not sure because I've not actually bought one. It's the price that puts me off. But when I saw this Vax for £115, I thought, I'll try that, see what it's like. I've read quite a few reviews online and most seem quite favourable. So if your budget doesn't run to a Dyson, maybe this Vax could fit the bill in your home. We won't know after the end of this video. I'll give you my first impressions of it, but you'll have to stay tuned for the actual demo. So first thing out, very lightweight aluminium tube. It is similar, very similar to a Dyson. The whole design of this machine is similar, of course, to Dyson, who were the first to produce this type of cleaner. So there's the first thing. What's in this box? Right, we've got instructions and we've also got some screws and wall plugs to attach the storage bracket to the wall. If you want to charge it and store it on the wall, you can. You don't have to. This is a total home model, so it does come with some extra tools that you don't get with some of the models. This is your combined, well, it's a 3-in-1 actually. It's a crevice tool, it's an all-purpose sort of upholstery tool, and it's a dusting tool as well. So you can pop the brush in like this, the other way. So you've got a little dusting brush there. You can use it like that on its own as a crevice tool, or you can use it in that position as your upholstery tool. Next, this is the pet hair remover, I believe. So this is designed to remove pet hair from your pet bedding, your stairs and upholstery. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I was thinking they'd be softer than that. It's got some sort of rubberish blades, but they're not very flexible. So that is designed, basically I think it'll just work by rubbing the hairs off the upholstery, and then the suction should remove the hairs into the machine. So that's your sort of pet hair remover. This cleaner can be used on hard floors as it is, but if for any reason you don't want to use the power nozzle on the hard floors, you've got this dedicated hard floor nozzle. It's got just basically a squeegee strip either side of the suction inlet, so that's just for suction only. May be suitable for very delicate floors that you don't want the main nozzle on, but I do believe you can turn off the brush bar on the power nozzle anyway. But anyway, that's been supplied with the total home version. If you're looking to buy one of these Vax cleaners, obviously check the specifications, check what's in the box, because there are a few different versions, but the basic machine should be the same. The main difference is in the accessories you get with the cleaner. Right, this is, I believe, Vax's up top tool. So basically, that's much softer. That's quite a nice soft brush. Much softer than the little brush on the 3-in-1 tool, and as you can see it's angled, and you can, I believe, angle it some more. So you can angle it in various different ways, so that'll help you clean on the top of your cupboards, say in your kitchen cabinets, bookcases, If you've got any ceiling fans, you can help to clean the top. Obviously you can attach the extension wand and you can reach up high. So that is the up top tool. This, what's this? I was going to say it's a charger, yes it is. That's a charger, so much like a mobile phone type charger. You need to charge this machine, I believe, for 8 hours before your first use. But what I would say to you is when you buy this machine, just plug it in overnight and then you know in the next day you use it, it's fully charged. Subsequent charges though will take about 5 hours if your battery is fully depleted. Obviously if you've only used the machine for a few minutes, it won't take that long to top up the battery. You get this little handy bag, drawstring bag, to put all your little accessories in, the extra tools you get, so that's good. What's this? This is your wall bracket. Not sure which way up that goes, possibly that way. So you can attach that to your wall if you wish to, and it will hold the machine and some of the attachments. And you can also, if you put it near a socket, you can obviously have it charging while it's storing on the wall. What's in here? This, I think this must be the battery that's being packed separately. It's very heavy, so I'm assuming, yes, this is the lithium ion battery. So I'm looking at it. You can't actually charge the battery out of the unit. I'm just seeing if there's any port on it that I could plug directly into, but no. So you have to have that inside the machine to charge it. I think that's, oh no, I was going to say that's it. Now I've got the main unit and the nozzle. So this is the power nozzle. I have to say, I know it's a lot cheaper than a Dyson. It does seem a little bit plasticky. The brushes are very soft on this. I believe you can take the brush out. Yes, you can. There's a little switch there. I won't do it now, but that brush is easy to remove if you need to clean it. So you've got the brush. You've got a couple, well, 3 grooves at the front to help pull the dirt in. Especially useful when you're cleaning hard floors, so it might clean up a little bit better when you're using the nozzle directly on up against your cabinets or your skirting. It should pull in some of the debris through those 3 suction grooves, and you've got a little squeegee at the back to help prevent the dirt from being scattered. Again, useful on a hard floor. Little roller at the back, 2 smaller wheels at the front, and you've got a flexible neck, goes up and down and side to side. Looks fairly narrow, so if you're cleaning a larger area you're going to be taking quite a while, but of course you've only got about 25 minutes to use the machine, but that should be more than enough. So 24 minutes. Right, here's the unit. I think that's everything now. Now if you're watching this in America, you'll know this under the Hoover brand. Hoover, I think it's called the Hoover Cruise in the USA, but basically it'll be the same machine. This is actually designed in the UK by Vax designers, but Vax and Hoover USA are part of the same parent company, so you often see models branded Vax that are branded Hoover in the USA, and I expect Canada as well. So here we are. Just take this little swing ticket off. It just says how to use. Now, one good thing about this is what Vax call a continuous power latch. Now, Hoover UK, it's going to get confusing, Hoover UK and Hoover USA are different companies. But Hoover in the UK also have a similar model to this, very similar, slightly different cosmetically, and they also have this continuous switch, which I'll show you, which is a good thing. I've found when using the Dyson Cordless Vacs in the past that it can be quite tiring to keep your finger holding onto the power nozzle, sorry, onto the power switch. But with this little switch here, you can actually just move that over. Did you see that? There it is, look. And that will hold the switch down for you, so you don't actually keep your hand on. That was a complaint, actually, I've read on some of the Dyson cleaners. I think they've improved it so it's a bit easier to hold, certainly some of the earlier models can be quite awkward to keep your finger on the on button, especially if you have dexterity problems. So Vax have thought of that. I don't know why Dyson don't do such a thing. But as you can see, it's very Dyson-esque. The battery must go in here, so we'll just slot that in. Now there probably will be some charge. I'll just have a quick go of it. Now, just out of experience, that's not got the suction power of a Dyson. The only Dysons I've used are the DC35 and the V6. I believe the V8 has more power, so yes, you are getting more suction. I'm just guessing this. I haven't got the cleaners to directly compare, but yes, not as powerful. Of course, it won't have a digital motor like the Dysons. Now there's a button on the top here. Now what's that do? Ah, right, I was thinking it took the top off. That button will be to turn the brush bar on and off. That's situated on the top there. And there is a light. So I'm not sure if that light will illuminate when the brush bar is on and turn off when it's off. There is a filter, so that'll be washable. Fits into the back there. And you've got your dirt bin, bottom emptying. You will be able to take this all off, I'm assuming. Similar, yes. Underneath we have a dust container release button. So we can just press that. There we are, jiggle it about. So we can remove the dust container like you can with the Dyson. Then you have better access to this filter unit here. That will come off. There's a little lock and unlock symbol. So turn it to unlock. So that can all be cleaned. Make sure it's dry before you use it. And you've got your... That doesn't come off. You could unscrew that, I suppose, but that's not really designed to come off. You can wipe that with a damp cloth or a wet wipe if you need to clean that. Make sure, of course, it's dry before reassembling the machine. So, you know, Dyson do make some very good vacuum cleaners, but you do pay quite a premium for Dysons, and a lot of people can't afford Dyson prices. So whether or not this Vax will be a good alternative, you can actually use it like this for cleaning your stairs. So that's the brush roll. So it is narrow enough to clean stairs with. You could do your upholstery with that if it's hard wearing upholstery and it doesn't have any loose tassels or loose fibres, loose material should I say. It'll be fine for hard wearing upholstery and possibly a dog bedding as well if you want to give it a brushing action. The brushes are quite soft though, so I'm not sure how effective they will be on pet hair, but I will be showing you that in my full demo. So obviously we can use it with the power nozzle connected to the unit. You can connect your small tools, of course, directly to the unit like this for all your above floor cleaning. You can connect the wand, and then any of the other tools can connect to the end of the wand, like the up top tool, so you can reach up high. But then of course when you're cleaning your carpets and floors, you would attach the small power nozzle. So there we have it, that's all assembled. So as I said, when you first get this cleaner you really need to charge it up, Vax say for 8 hours, or as I said, overnight. You'll probably be itching to use it when you first get it, but as they're not fully charged you do need to make sure you give it a full charge. Don't be tempted to try it out beforehand. It might work, but in order for the battery to gain full capacity, I believe you do have to make sure you've charged it up to its full extent. So you get quite a lot of accessories. There are other accessory kits you can buy for this Vax as well. I've got another accessory kit which I'll show you when I'm making the demonstration video. Well, it's about the end of my unboxing and first look at the Vax Cordless SlimVac Total Home Vacuum Cleaner. But because if you want to see it in action, I won't let you down, but I need to charge it for 8 hours first. So after its 8-hour charge, I'll be back for a very brief demonstration. I'll be putting down some dirt on the carpet and on a hard floor, and we'll just give it an initial go just before I do my main demonstration. But if you want to see it in action, I'll be doing that at the end of this video. But I need to charge it up, so I've plugged the charger in, and then you need to plug the end of the charger into the hole at the base of the handle. So when you plug it in, the little red light on the top of the unit flashes. When it's fully charged, that will turn to green. But as I said, Vax say 5 hours after the initial charge, but for the initial charge, make sure you charge it for 8 hours. And after the 8 hours, of course, you'll know when it's charged because that will turn green. But I would leave it, even if it goes green, just leave it for 8 hours. I know you're itching to use it, but leave it for 8 hours and then you can try it out in your own home. But you won't have to wait 8 hours because as soon as this is charged, I'll be back and I'll do you a brief demo. Well, it's 8 hours later and this Vax Slim Vac is fully charged as indicated by the green light. Now the light did turn green well before the 8 hours, but because the instructions stated leave it for 8 hours before the first use, that's what I did. So I'll unplug the charger, connect the wand and power head, and see if it'll tackle this mini mess that I've left on my floor. I said mini mess, but really there's quite a lot of mess here for this small cleaner to tackle. I've no idea how this is going to work, because this is the first time I'll have used it myself, but I have put down a considerable amount of dust and dirt on this carpet. I mean, you can write your name in it. There is rather a lot, so this might clog up the filter fairly quickly. I have absolutely no idea. So let's find out. I'm just going to pass the Vax through the middle of this and we'll evaluate the results. Well, that isn't bad at all. That has done better than I expected to. Let's have a closer look. You know, it's not 100%. You know, there's some tiny bits still left over, and if I was to pass the nozzle a couple more times, I'm sure it'd get the rest of it, but there was a lot of dirt down there. That's pretty good. Let's try it over this way, shall we? See how much more of this dirt we can pick up. You know, that isn't half bad. I'm pretty impressed with this. As I said, I had no idea how it would cope. It's still picking up. The bin, let's have a look at the bin. It might be near the max fill line. Let's just disconnect the wand. I'll tap the bin and we'll have a look at it. Right, it's a bit hard to see at this angle, but it's not at the max, or here's the max fill line on this side. The max fill line's here, so it's nearly up to the max fill line. I'll give it a go. I'll try and pick up the rest of this, but by then it will certainly be at capacity. So connect the wand again, a nice firm click, and let's tackle this dirt here. Well, again, it's removed everything. So we've got one final bit of dirt to remove. I'm pushing my luck a bit with this because it is more or less at full capacity, but we might as well finish this brief demo and see if it'll pick up the rest of this dirt. Well, as you can see, it's nearly at maximum capacity. It managed to pick up all that dirt. In fact, I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't expecting to be impressed by this Vax. I thought, just a cheap Dyson copy. Yes, it is considerably cheaper than a Dyson, and I expect the £400 Dyson V8 will probably perform a little bit better than this Vax, but the Vax is nearly a quarter of the price. So I'm saying go for it already. It's quite good. If you can pick one of these up for just over £100, it might be worth considering. But I will be doing a full demonstration shortly on my channel, and also including a hard floor demo and pet hair demo as well. Thanks for watching this unboxing and first look at the new Vax Slim Vac Total Home. A full demo will follow on my channel very soon, so please subscribe and you'll be notified when that video is ready. So until the next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.